Thanks for joining us once again for another edition of Web Chats. I'm in studio joined by Nikki VanLeeuwen, the Media Relations Officer with the Woodstock Police. And I first have to just say that if I seem like I'm slurring my words a little bit, it's probably, because I am. I've had a few drinks, but for good reason. Nikki, let's just explain to folks why I am intoxicated, essentially.
So people learn differently, and we've been doing a lot of education in the past week because it is Police Week, Drive Safe Week, the long weekend is coming up, so we're trying to get education out to as many community members as we can about the effects of impaired driving by alcohol or drug. So today, people learn from practical, real experience, and people have a lot of misconceptions. They think they can drive after a couple of drinks, or they think because you have those fake devices that if you blow a certain number that you're not impaired. So we want to get rid of some of the misconceptions and tell the truths of impaired driving. So this is why, thankfully, you guys partner with us on this.
I've been the guinea pig today. Speaking of those devices that people blow into, I have seen at establishments in the washrooms, they've got these blow devices that will tell you if you're going to blow over. How effective are those at giving you an accurate reading?
I wouldn't ever trust any of those devices, and you won't find organizations putting their stamp of approval. You'd never get a police department putting their stamp of approval, because right now you may blow a lower number, but if I pulled you over, you're impaired. You have glossy eyes, you have a bit of slurred speech. I can smell alcohol on your breath, so I have the suspicion you've consumed alcohol. So I don't even have to give you a roadside device. I could arrest you for impaired right now, and you've had 3 drinks.
I'd just like everybody to know I do have a ride home today. Cody has volunteered his services to take me home. So let's talk about what else you're doing for this campaign. It's such an important campaign because we see so many tragedies, especially on long weekends, unfortunately. So I know you're going to be out and about in the community. What else are you doing?
So really, the big message, we're actually going to the LCBO today. We have a bunch of community partners and a team of people that do Keep It Safe and Sober campaign. So we target community members, like going to the liquor store and going to all the high schools, educating young people on driving. And the whole premise of all of the provincial themes for like our Chiefs of Police Drive Safe campaign, our Police Week campaigns, our Keep It Safe and Sober campaigns, it's about being focused on what you're doing in a car, whether you're driver or passenger. So we don't want you distracted by anything, devices. We want your eyes on the road, hands on the wheel. We want you to buckle up. We don't want you to speed. And we want your person to be sober, so free from alcohol and drugs, and focusing on what you're doing, which is operating a really heavy piece of equipment, a car, and you could kill yourself or someone else. And we have had tragedy in our community where impaired drivers have been in crashes, injured themselves or injured other people. So we don't want people doing that.
Absolutely. The long weekend is for celebrating, but doing it responsibly.
Like we are today. You have a ride home. So we've thought this through.
Well, thank you so much for your time today. I'm Sabrina Storm. Join me again for another edition of Web Chats. And remember, don't drink and drive. It's not worth it.